So can you see my presentation?
Yes, tutor, I can see.
Okay, so in this class we're gonna work about the topic "Can you believe it?" and some audios about this topic. But for the warming, okay, the idea is the same to before sessions. Listen some audios with some conversations and respond with the correct answer, taking in mind the conversation in the audio. But for the warming, we wanna work these questions. Yeah. So the first is, what is a fake news? What do you think is a fake news? Charlene, are you here?
Yes, teacher. The fake news is fabricated news. Is a lie. Es una mentira.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Um, uh, is is public in the maybe social networks or internet or in the newspaper.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah. Maybe. Normally, usually, it's more common to view the fake news in the social media or internet. Yeah, because in this media, the people use the real information and manipulate to make a fake news. Yeah, it's very common on internet and in social media. So the second question, how to spot fake news and fact check the internet. How maybe you know when you see a fake news and when you see a real news. How do you know? How do you say if the information that you see is real or is fake?
It's difficult, but it's important. It's important that we look the correct information. Yes, um, in the internet is we need look the true information in the internet in the different page because the fake news um, can can be can be amazing, yes, or yes. I, I can understand me, teacher. Um,
Yeah, maybe you say that you have maybe some fake news in in your principal page, but maybe you think is real. But that you say is correct. It's important if you don't sure about the information that you read. It's important to check in the internet on another page of website if this information is real, yeah? Because in some occasions the information in a fake news is maybe look real, but it's a lie, yeah? Okay, very nice, you got it. So uh, here here's some advices for gauge this difference, yeah? Headlines or posts that manipulate your emotions should be assigned to pause. Be cautious of overly dramatic headlines, all caps, and excessive punctuation. These are the characteristics of fake news. Yeah, fake news should be manipulate your emotions and not your maybe your opinions. Yeah, your mind. And another characteristic of the fake news is maybe have many likes and shares, but it doesn't necessarily mean that a post is real. Yeah, maybe in the social media, usually the people thinks that um, a post have many likes and that is the proof to the information is real, but maybe not. So that's it for this topic. Let's gonna continue with the listening exercise. Give me a second. Okay, so the same. We're gonna listen different conversation. I'm gonna stop in each conversation, and you're gonna tell me the response. Yeah.
Okay, teacher, is clear.
Okay.
1.
Can you hear?
Yes, perfect.
Okay.
Did you hear about that woman in Florida?
No, what happened?
She pulled out the power cable to her office building so she could be sent home early with pay.
No way.
Yeah, and she had done the same thing to the telephone lines in the past in order to get out of work.
That's awful. What finally happened to her?
She lost her job and was arrested for damaging property.
Okay. In this case, what do you think? What is the response?
I'm not sure, teacher. I think the answer is B. Pull it out the power cable.
Okay, I'm gonna repeat the audio. Say, friends are telling unusual stories about people breaking the law. Yeah, maybe an illegal topic. Yeah. So maybe okay, we have to check in each audio what did each person do. Yeah. What is that unusual story about the people breaking the law? Yeah. So I'm gonna repeat.
1.
Did you hear about that woman in Florida?
No, what happened?
She pulled out the power cable to her office building so she could be sent home early with pay.
No way.
Yeah, and she had done the same thing to the telephone lines in the past in order to get out of work.
That's awful. What finally happened to her?
She lost her job and was arrested for damaging property.
Okay, now what do you think?
Is C, destroyed the forest?
I think you're right before. I think is B. Pull out the power cable, but take in mind the letter B, and we're gonna check the correct answers to the final. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Continue with the second.
2. Did you hear about the woman who has to spend a month in jail because her pet is too overweight?
What? No.
Yeah, her pot-bellied pig weighs 200 pounds. Most weigh between 65 and 100 pounds. It's unhealthy for the poor animal to be that big, and it has trouble walking.
So, what happened?
Well, the police charged her with animal neglect. She also has to pay a $500 fine. 3.
Okay. Here.
Uh, uh, can you repeat the second audio, please?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who has to spend a month?
Arrested for damaging property.
2. Did you hear about the woman who has to spend a month in jail because her pet is too overweight?
What? No.
Yeah, her pot-bellied pig weighs 200 pounds. Most weigh between 65 and 100 pounds. It's unhealthy for the poor animal to be that big, and it has trouble walking.
So, what happened?
Well, the police charged her with animal neglect. She also has to pay a $500 fine.
Okay. What do you think? It's a little difficult this part.
Yes, teacher. I'm not sure. The the correct answer is overfed her pet. The letter.
Yeah, I think the same because the men say the pig have overweight. Yeah, and overweight may be caused by overfeed. Yeah, I think the same. We're gonna check to the final. Continue with third.
3.
What are you laughing about?
This story I'm reading. You know how call forwarding works, right?
Yeah, you can have calls to one phone number forwarded to another number.
Right. Well, this plumber in Pennsylvania had the calls to 5 other plumbers forwarded to his own business.
So he stole the other plumber's customers?
Yeah, but just the customers with big expensive jobs. He's in jail now and lost his plumber's license. 4.
Here, what do you think?
Oh, teacher. Can you repeat the audio? I'm not sure. Is E or B?
Okay, okay.
What are you laughing about?
This story I'm reading. You know how call forwarding works, right?
Yeah, you can have calls to one phone number forwarded to another number.
Right. Well, this plumber in Pennsylvania had the calls to 5 other plumbers forwarded to his own business.
So he stole the other plumber's customers?
Yeah, but just the customers with big expensive jobs. He's in jail now and lost his plumber's license.
Okay.
4.
What do you think?
Is B? I'm not sure.
Maybe. Yeah.
Took other people's customers.
Yeah. I think it's very possible that the B it's gonna be the question. So yeah, take B and let's gonna check to the final. Continue with fourth.
4.
I just read something amazing in the news.
What was it?
These 2 robbers robbed a convenience store.
What happened next?
Well, after the robbery, they decided to steal a car.
Yeah? Did they get away?
No, They jumped in the stolen getaway car, but couldn't drive it.
Why was that?
Because the guy didn't know how to drive a car with a stick shift, and so the police caught them.
Okay.
5.
Oh, teacher, in the question 3, I think that the correct answer not is B, is E, A. Is A, converted his customers. In the question 3, not?
Okay, you think it's A?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, okay.
I don't know the meaning of the word upper chart, but I love,
Over chart.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now in the question 4, in the conversation 4, I'm not sure. Can you repeat the audio?
Yeah.
Amazing in the news.
What was it?
These two robbers robbed a convenience store.
What happened next?
Well, after the robbery, they decided to steal a car.
Yeah? Did they get away?
No, they jumped in the stolen getaway car, but couldn't drive it.
Why was that?
Because the guy didn't know how to drive a car with a stick shift, and so the police caught them.
5.
Okay, what do you think? I'm sorry. Our chart is cobro de más.
Yes, teacher, yes. Upper
5.
chart.
So
In the question 4, I think that the correct answer is C, couldn't drive a stolen car.
are you sure? Because you have to choose an option that have maybe an illegal action, yeah, and
Yes.
and maybe couldn't
May-
drive a stolen car. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yes, maybe answer A, Robert's grocery store. Grocery. I'm not sure what is the meaning.
Um, yeah,
Okay.
robar a una tienda.
No, not a grocery. And what is the
De
meaning?
abarrotes creo que es.
Is the store of the aliments,
Yeah, de
tiendas
abarrotes. Sí,
comestibles.
sí, sí.
Yes.
It's a really strange form to say a store, but yeah, maybe it's possible that it's be the correct answer. We're gonna check the 5. Yeah.
Did you read this story about the man in Sweden?
No. What happened?
It says, customs officials in Sweden had an unusual experience today. As a man was going through the customs checkpoint, officers noticed that his shirt was moving.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know. Listen. When they searched him, they found 65 baby snakes and 6 lizards inside his shirt. The man said he wanted to open a reptile farm. They arrested him for smuggling.
6.
What do you think? What is?
Is C, try to smuggle animals?
Yeah, I think the same, but I don't know what is the meaning of smuggle.
In Spanish is contrabandear.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So, continue with final.
Did you hear about that guy who tried to rob a pharmacy in Canada?
No. What happened?
He was in the drugstore, and he told the employees there that he was going to come back in half an hour and rob them.
So what did they do?
They called the police, of course. So when the guy came back 30 minutes later with his friend, the police were waiting for them.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, what is in this case?
Uh, mm, is B or C? I'm not sure. Try to rob a drugstore or stole medicine from a drug.
Okay, choose one. Choose one.
B.
Okay, try to rob a drugstore. We're gonna check the correct answers. So, and one is letter B. Nice. Two is letter A. Nice. The third is letter B. You're right, but you changed your answer.
My first option, not in my second option. Okay.
Yeah. The fourth is letter A. Nice too. Okay, sorry. The fourth is letter C. Ah, you're right. Couldn't drive a stolen car. Yeah.
Yes, teacher, is C.
Yeah, you're right. Five, letter C. Yeah, try. Very easy, actually. And six is letter B. Yeah, very nice. You got it. So we're gonna continue with this point. So say newscasters are reporting unusual stories. Which headlines match with their stories? Yeah, you have to choose maybe the headline that refers the correct way to the history in the audio. Yeah, and we have the first like example because say the first is letter A, so we're gonna check the first to
1. A young man in Illinois was having trouble paying his college tuition, so he came up with quite a creative solution. He wrote to a newspaper columnist and asked him to print a request in his column. He wanted the columnist to ask readers to send in 1 penny to help him pay for his college education. Readers of the newspaper thought it was a funny idea, so they sent in their pennies, and in the end, the young man collected $28,000.
okay. So yeah, that's the idea. The topic of the audio have to reflect in the headline. Yeah.
Okay, yes, I understand, teacher.
Okay, let's gonna see the second.
2.
An American football team wants to hire 250 students to help them get their new football arena ready for visitors. The job? Flushing toilets. Apparently, when a new stadium or arena is built, you have to make sure all the plumbing is working properly before you can open for business. And the only way to do that is to flush all the toilets at the same time.
3.
What do you think? What is this?
I think that the correct answer is flushers want to know experience necessary.
Okay, letter B. Taking in mind that. Let's gonna check the third.
We all know that Egyptians mummified their pharaohs when they died in order to preserve their bodies for eternity. The Egyptians had an elaborate process for mummification involving various chemicals and techniques. But they may have been better off just going to Colombia, South America. It's been discovered that the soil in the town of San Bernardo, Colombia, contains ingredients that naturally mummify anyone buried there.
4.
What do you think?
Okay, I'm not sure. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I
it's difficult.
thought, yes. Okay, me voy a ir por la A. A. Egyptian mummies found in Colombia.
Okay, and let's gonna check the final.
What would you do if you were bored with your job because you didn't have enough work to do? Would you quit? That's not what a man working in a New Mexico government office did. Instead, he decided to sue his employer for wrongful hiring. He argues that he left a higher-paying business job to take the government job and ended up with nothing to do.
Okay, what is the final?
I think that the correct answer is B. Man sues his employer after being wrongfully fired.
Okay, so let's gonna check the answers. Okay, in the second is letter B, nice, very nice. In the third is letter B.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
yes.
Yeah, because I think I'm not sure, but I think I don't listen the word Egyptian. I
Yeah.
think I'm not sure, but I think. And in the fourth is letter A,
Oh.
and I'm not sure. I'm like you. I'm like you. I'm very confused in the both options, but in the final part, the the man says uh, he don't have nothing to do. Yeah, I think something like that.
Paying business job to take the government job and ended up with nothing to do.
Nothing to do. Yeah, nothing to do is the same to say is a boring job. Yeah.
Okay. Nothing to do.
And yeah, maybe the person don't have nothing to do in his job, and if you don't have nothing to do all day in a job, it's become in a boring job. Okay, nice, nice, nice. So let's gonna check this final, a quick exercise. So the same, people are talking about unusual stories in the news. What are the stories that they're talking about? So we have the first audio like example. The first is the letter B. Let's gonna check the example.
1.
Hey, listen to this. In Florida today, a man was found drifting about a mile offshore. He was on a swimming pool float sound asleep. Can you believe that?
No way! What was he doing out there?
Let's see. It says, apparently the man had fallen asleep and wasn't aware that he was drifting out to sea. After rescuing him, the Coast Guard said that he was very lucky that they found him.
2.
Okay, you got it right.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so
Man slept in the swimming pool.
okay, check
Two.
the second.
Wow, did you hear about the twin sisters that were separated at birth?
No, what happened?
They were adopted by different families when they were babies and grew up in different cities.
Yeah?
But after high school, they both attended the same college.
Wow, and they met there?
Yes, they figured out they were twins. They were even in the same class.
Okay, what is this?
Is B. Babies in different series.
The letter B, but the letter B is one, half one.
D. D.
Okay, D.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure because how do you know these babies are twins?
The girl told about two babies in different series is very parecidos. No estoy muy segura. Como algo
Yeah,
así.
look similar. But take in mind in the audio, say that these twins uh, have two different families. Yeah.
Yes, it's possible. The correct answer is C.
Yeah, and
There are
in
two women.
in future time, find they're find in a college.
Yes, teacher. Yes, and maybe the correct answer is C. C.
Yeah, but we're gonna speculate about this, and we're gonna check the others. Yeah.
3.
Hey, has an airline ever lost your luggage?
Yeah, once.
Well, this British guy claimed that different airlines lost his luggage dozens of times. And since the airlines pay you when they lose your luggage, he's gotten about $135,000 in lost luggage claims.
Wow, that's amazing.
It sounds amazing, but it isn't really. The guy had an illegal scam going. He would check 2 or 3 bags. Then when he reached his destination, he would put one bag inside another one and claim that it was lost.
Okay. In this, what do you think?
Maybe A. A. I'm not sure. Mm, it's difficult.
Yeah, yeah,
The picture A not is clear.
yeah. I don't know what is what is that. It seems like a camera, I think.
Mm,
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Is no sé, como en el río, un paquete en el río, en el mar que encontraron.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. Let's gonna see the other audios and to
4.
clarify.
I just read the most amazing story online.
What was it about?
Well, this guy in Florida found a camera floating in the ocean in a plastic case. He decided he would try to find the owner of the camera, so he posted the photos online. Believe it or not, people who saw the photos helped him identify the owner of the camera. And it turns out the owner had dropped it in the ocean in Aruba several months earlier. It had floated 1,000 miles.
5.
Okay, what do you think? What is this?
Ahora estoy más confundida. Creo que ahí sí es la A. Ay.
Yeah, yeah, it's very clear. It's A. And in the before, what do you think?
Is A. Diré I. I.
Yeah, it's talking about the luggage, and it's the only image half luggage.
Yes.
Yes, the before is E, and this is A.
Yes.
Let's gonna continue. Very nice.
5.
Did you hear that amazing story about the newborn twins?
Yeah, one twin was really sick, right?
That's right. She wouldn't stop crying, and she was turning blue. No one could calm her. Then a nurse at the hospital put her twin sister next to her, and when the healthy twin put her arm over her sister, the sick twin stopped crying and started getting better.
Okay, yeah.
6.
So what is this?
F. F. No.
I think you're right to the first. The first audio we listen is about C, about
Yes.
the twin
And now,
girls.
and now is D.
Yeah, and now he's talking about the babies.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, and I think the final is letter F.
Yes.
Let's gonna,
Listen.
yeah.
Wow, I think I need to get a parrot.
Why? What are you reading about?
I'm reading a story about a parrot that saved 2 people's lives. A man and his son fell asleep on the couch watching a movie. While they were sleeping, their house caught on fire.
They woke up suddenly when they heard their parrot imitating a smoke alarm. Apparently, their smoke alarm did go off, but it wasn't loud enough to wake them up.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's letter
teacher.
F. So, very nice. Check here the answers. Okay, A letter 4, B 1, C 2, D 5. Yeah, we're right. So, do you have questions about this session or something?
No, teacher. No. Thank you so much for this class.
Okay, thank you. So, please put me in the chat your information. Like evidence, yeah, because I have your personal information, yeah.
Okay, teacher.
So only put like evidence. Okay, thank you. So thank you for staying here, and I hope to see you in next classes.
Okay, teacher. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, bye bye. Have a nice day.
Bye bye.